All right, the Rainbow Gathering 2021 here in
Hi.
Taos, New Mexico. We've got Elizabeth here.
Hi.
What's going on, Elizabeth?
I'm here at the rainbow. This is my first ever rainbow, which has been so amazing, honestly. Um, yeah, I've just been really enjoying. Well, I guess I heard a lot of things about it before I came, and honestly, some of them were negative, which was really tragic because I feel like I've had a really positive experience, and everyone I've been meeting has been so down to earth and authentic. Like, there are a lot of like really real people here, and that's like what I was looking for. Like, I was looking. Somehow that's rare in America, you know?
Mm,
So, yeah, I'm just grateful for so many meeting authentic people, and that gives me hope for our society as a whole, really, knowing that there are so many people like this out there.
heck yeah, I can totally identify. So, are you a full-time traveler, Elizabeth?
Yeah, I am.
What?
Yeah, I've been traveling for over a year now in my Honda Odyssey minivan. But I do some hitchhiking on the side, and I want to get into train hopping too. But yeah, for now, I just do the minivan mostly, and it's been awesome. Yeah, I travel by myself, and I love it. I meet a lot of really cool people, and it feels really freeing. Money can be hard sometimes, but it always works out, you know?
For sure. So, what are some coping methods you use whenever if things get kind of tight and you're worried and you might, go through that day where you question things? Do you just wait and let time fix it, or?
Totally. I mean, I feel like I don't really question my lifestyle too much because I know that it's really the right thing for me right
Hell
now.
yeah.
Like, it feels like what I've always wanted to be doing, and for me, the main thing is really feeling like I'm in alignment with my fullest path, anyways. So, yeah, like, and I trust whatever that is. Like, if my fullest path was supposed to be me, like, I don't know, like having like a 9 to 5 job and this and that, like I'm sure I would be doing that, you know. But I know that this is my true path, and I just ask for alignment as often as I can to make sure I'm still on my right journey and it feels right, so I don't question it too often, honestly.
That's beautiful. Wow.
Yeah,
I could
yeah.
probably learn a lot from you. I go through stages. Usually, when I have stuff stolen or I lose stuff, I'm like, oh man, I got to get back to civilization. And then I just wait 3 days and I'm better.
No, wait, I'm sorry.
Oh no, it's fine. I'm careless. It's not like it's everyone else's fault.
No, I mean it is hard to keep track of belongings and stuff all the time, but yeah, that's why I'm like, damn, I gotta get rid of even more shit. Like I sold so much of my stuff before I started living in my van, and I every day I'm like, damn, why do I even live in a van? I need to live out of a backpack because there's just like I feel like there's just too many redundant items all over the place, honestly.
It's cheap. Unless you're jugging for gas, then you're making money traveling. But
Totally, totally. Yeah. I've honestly never done that before. Gas, I feel like, is honestly my main expense, though. Like, especially, I was stuck in California, and gas out there was like, woo!
yeah, I've seen it at like 5.65 a gallon.
Oh my
And Big
God.
Sur.
Yo, I mean, I always look for the cheapest gas, and I try to plan ahead and, make sure yeah, I thankfully have not paid over $4 for gas, even in California, because I seek out the 3.89. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
Like, but I'm out of California now, so I don't even. It's easier now that I'm out of there. But
Gas Buddy. If you're wondering, look at Gas Buddy when you're traveling. You'll save a lot of money. It's an easy website to use.
Gas Buddy.
Yeah, it's like
Oh,
a
yeah.
map that also has like the locations on all the gas stations and
Ooh.
all the prices, and you can like find the cheapest in a town by just plugging in the town.
Oh damn, that's awesome.
It's like simple.
Gas Buddy. Hell
Gas Buddy,
yeah.
yeah.
I always just look up cheap gas.
Yeah, I'm
as
sure
in
it's
my location. Yeah,
the
yeah,
same
yeah.
thing. It's just very
Totally.
streamlined.
Hell yeah. Thank you. That's a good tip. Gas Buddy.
All right, so I have so many questions from the things you said. Let's see. What was one of the factors or catalysts that led you to like a life of travel? Have you always dreamed of it as a little girl, or were you always like running around with a backpack talking about climbing big mountains to your mom, or what?
Totally, totally. I mean, yeah, I grew up in the Pacific Northwest, Tacoma, Washington, so I was already around so much beautiful nature. I think that gave me a sense of like wanting to be an adventurer, and started backpacking like nature when I was in high school, early high school, and I haven't stopped since. Like backpacking in nature has always been a huge part of my life, and and it's fun to even go just by myself and just like really ground and like come back into myself and connect with the wilderness because she's our mother.
Totally.
But yeah, and so I think that was a big part of it. But then, yeah, I feel like I had always dreamed of like seeing more of America, and I think that a catalyst for like van lifing, specifically America, was in 2018 I did like a section hike of the PCT, like kind of a northern section up in Washington, and I met my first van lifer named Broken Toe, and actually he was the one who kind of inspired me to do it, because honestly before meeting him I didn't even know that people did that, and he did like all this beautiful trail magic on the trail, and yeah, it was just such like a magical force, and so I was like, damn, I'm trying to like do what Broken Toe does, honestly, and so yeah, and so technically I was actually in school for, yeah, I guess until last year, honestly. Yeah, I was in school, and I graduated, and the literal day I graduated I was like, I want to hop in this van, and I had been planning for it obviously, but I was like, literally after being done with that I was like, no more rent, like I'm trying to live freely, like I'm not trying to get a job right now, like a permanent job or whatever, and I was like, this is what I want to do, and I had my van ready, and the second I graduated I hopped right in and went.
That's fantastic.
Yeah. It's been honestly really amazing, but also challenging, but it's fine because that's life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Elizabeth, do you have any tips for like women who may be, wanting to travel on the road solo but are afraid, or maybe they're about to do it and they have like naysayers? I'm sure these are things you might have experienced.
Oh my God, of course.
Any tips?
I mean, literally nobody in my life, like, except for like the people I've met in these kinds of circles, like Rainbow Gathering, or just people I knew who live kind of also a more nomadic lifestyle. Otherwise, nobody in my life understands what I'm doing. Nobody supports it. So I had a lot of naysayers, but honestly, like, to me, I think the main thing is like, literally this is my life, and I'm the only person that can make decisions about my life, because at the end of the day, when I'm in the grave, who will I be, who will I be looking to please? You know what I mean? Like, it's my life, and this is how I want to live it. So I think that's been like a big like philosophical thing for me, I guess, is just like, no, literally nobody's opinion matters but mine.
That's beautiful to have come to that conclusion so young. How old are you?
I'm 23.
That's awesome. Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely been a journey with that, because yeah, my family does not have these values at all, and so in a lot of ways I've had to like forge my own path and find my own journey and direction in that way.
Do you think now this lifestyle and their connection with you still, do you think it's affected them at all?
No, I don't think so.
No.
Honestly, yeah, I think they're so far removed from this kind of philosophy or this kind of lifestyle that like they don't even want to hear about what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can identify. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love my family. Might even be watching, but
Yeah.
they probably don't watch all the videos. And
No.
that doesn't
totally.
upset me, but it's probably because it gets a little woo woo for them.
Oh no. I mean,
Whatever.
YouTube content. Everyone finds their own little niche, I guess.
I'm just trying to offer everyone a voice. Like, I love giving people that, especially people that do have differing opinions than my own. So
Totally.
I feel like that's one thing my family might struggle with, is being able to like hear other opinions openly.
Yeah.
And kind of closing themselves off from it. But that's a part of our growth. I mean, maybe I'm the one doing that, and it's easy to project.
No, I mean, no, I don't think so. I think that honestly, like, I don't know. I feel like the fact that we're here is already a big indicator of like being open. Do you know what I mean? Like,
True.
it's like being a traveler, the literal definition of being a traveler is being open. It's like open to people, places, cultures, new experiences, like everything about, do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
it's
you're right.
like,
And
that's
yeah.
integral,
True. Breaking out of your comfort zone.
Totally. You can't travel unless you kind of are ready to like, like break open in that sort of way and show that kind of vulnerability. Like, whoa, I am by myself right now in this new place I've literally never been, and it's like, how will I meet people? I'm feeling a little lonely, I'm like, oh, I need to literally just like break open, vulnerable, and then it's like possible, it's about starting from that place.
Well, that is beautiful. Thank you so much for sharing. I'm actually down to like 10 seconds because my memory card was low, so I didn't want to cut you off at a weird point, and that was perfect.
Oh, yay.
Elizabeth, thank you so much.
No, totally. You're welcome. Yay.